This is Blake Levine, and today's educational talk is about living with bipolar disorder and or depression and how vital it is to figure out the choices that you make. So, some choices are so basic and simple, but they are extremely helpful in dealing with a mental illness. So, I've had clients that sometimes wake up and they don't brush their teeth, they don't take a shower, they don't clean their room, and they don't do these very basic steps. And I have found that it leads to sometimes feeling upset or emotional. They often have fights with their parents or whoever they live with because they're not being clean and their room is a mess. And even though it might seem basic, going every day, waking up, brushing your teeth, taking a shower, cleaning yourself off, keeping your room or your house or wherever you live neat, it's a very positive and valuable step in the right direction. Then there's more advanced things that many of us deal with. I'm a parent and I have two young children, and I've learned that I have a choice to make about how I treat them. So every day, even if I'm tired or stressed, I choose to try to listen to them, to be supportive, to nurture their development, to basically try to be not only a parent, but also someone they can speak to when they're having a hard time. There's other choices that happen. Medication compliance is a big one. Oftentimes people with bipolar will take the medicine and then they say, oh, I'm feeling better, I don't need it, let me get rid of it. And then that's when the real severe problems come back and they do things that they really don't want to, or they get in trouble. They hurt themselves, they hurt another person. So it's a choice each day. If you are going to stay with your doctor's suggestions, you're going to take your medicine as directed. And if you're going to say, you know what, I accept that I have this issue. In my own life, it took a long time to say, you know what, I do have a mental health condition, and I accept that this is something that I live with, but I have a choice of how I'm going to respond. Then there's other choices you can make about the people you are around. If you're around others that are negative or putting you down or saying negative things about who you are, it is a choice to engage with those people all the time. You may want to find a support group. The National Alliance on Mental Illness and the Depression and Bipolar Support Alliance offer free support groups in the U.S. where you can talk to other young people or adults that have a mental illness. You can find those to listen to you, support you, talk about their experience. You can share about your own. And it is a choice because you are now going to be with others that are positive and encouraging and helping you deal with what's going on in your life. Then there's other things that are very important kinds of choices that some of us make. So if you play video games all day and all night with bipolar depression, you're causing yourself issues. If you're going to bed in the middle of the night and waking up late in the afternoon, these are all choices. And it might seem easy to say, oh, I don't work right now, so I can sleep all day, or I don't have to wake up. But I have learned that when you wake up and you embrace the day and you say, you know what can I do to be positive today? That is a choice, and it is one that is in the right direction that helps you get stronger. And then there's other things that may not seem so strong but are vital. So maybe you have some abilities and you want to work, but you have bipolar depression. It's hard to go full-time. You know what? Find a part-time job, even if it's 1 or 2 days, even if it's a work that's a little bit simpler than you've done before. Go and get some type of position, make some money, and be around other people. And then here's a big tip. Many with bipolar say, I can't handle the stress of being in an office and having, tons of coworkers and drama. So what about an independent career that you don't need to be around people all day long? For example, I have a friend that has his real estate license, and even though he has an office that he's able to go to, he works from home, and most of his time is spent working from home or going out there and meeting with 1 or 2 clients at a time. And this has been so much better for him because he is able to not have that huge office and drama and stress. And what career could you do that you could potentially be independent and not have to feel nervous or anxiety trying to be in that kind of environment? Here's a few examples. You could deliver things, whether it's food or pizza or flowers. You can be on your own. You can find other types of work online, whether it's working virtually or some type of computer work. There are many occupations and careers we can do when we have a mental illness, even if we need to be in certain situations. And the final thing I want to say about Choices is that every day I do my best to be positive and optimistic. There are times that, man, I have a big bill or something goes wrong in my house or my kids are upset, and it's very tough to stay positive, but I work at it each and every day. I say, what can I be thankful for today? Today I choose to be thankful that I'm alive and I woke up. I choose to be happy and thankful that I'm no longer in a mental institution. I'm thankful that the medicines that I am on help me to be more balanced and be able to live a full life. I'm thankful that I'm married, that I have 2 children. I'm thankful that I've written a number of books. I'm thankful that I have a home to live in. I'm thankful that I have books to read. And these simple things each day I say to myself help me remember how valuable life is. And it's a choice to say, hey, am I going to be positive or am I going to focus on all that is going wrong? I want to thank you so much for watching this talk today. I have a number of books you can check out about bipolar and depression. I have 2 books coming out this year and early next year. One is called The Psychology of Adult Coloring. Those are those coloring books that are catching on all over. You can find The Psychology of Adult Coloring online on Amazon or Barnes & Noble or in your bookshop starting in October. And then the book, The Depression Diet, is being released in January 2017. It is an amazing book. The Depression Diet is going to teach people all over the world the steps and tips that have helped me deal with mental illness and those that I've worked with. You can find The Depression Diet right now on Amazon. It's available for pre-order, and you order it today, you'll get it in January of 2017. But it'll be one of the earliest first edition copies. So go out there on Amazon and check that out. And thank you so much for watching. My website is below, bipolaronline.com. I do coaching and an online magazine where we have free articles. So check that out and like and subscribe. I really appreciate you taking a few minutes to watch my video. And I pray wherever you are that life gets better and that you choose to make the best choices that will lead you in a healthy and positive way of life. Bye-bye.